Greetings, observers, and welcome to Aliens and Ghosts Live from the beautiful Space Coast of Florida. I'm Mike S. I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing, liking, sharing us on Facebook. Let's keep it up. We're on a 1,000 subscriber giveaway march here. We're trying to get to that next level at Aliens and Ghosts Live. So if you know somebody that's into alien UFOs or whatever, let them know about Aliens and Ghosts Live. It'll help us out. Give us a thumbs up. With this vid here, observers, I want to talk about crackpot theories that it's destroying the real study of UFOs and ufology. But you guys know here, starting at Area 51, where it basically originated, to where people could start pointing fingers and saying that you're a conspiracy nut. We had the classic UFO crash with the military, portraying it as a weather balloon incident there, and then showing us some debris that's not really consistent with the type of craft, but but here's where it all started, where they could point the finger at you and just say, you're just a nut. And of course we want to do this and that, but me personally, I believe something did happen. But here's aluminum hat wearer here. When you're mentioning the word science, he just freaks out. So it goes from actually a real study and a real belief, turn it into some kind of joke when you just mention the word science. And here he is posting something anti-science here on Twitter. He's doing something. He's looking stressed. But I bet you that aluminum hat ain't that comfortable, and I don't want to wear one for sure. I want to be straight up. Like the hollow sun theory. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. You think it's just somehow mysteriously pumping out, enough energy to impact our whole solar system, yet it's hollow? I don't think so. I think well, you got to think the gravity of the sun actually, holds all of our planets in its orbit. So if it was hollow, we're getting probes closer to this, like the Parker probes, getting closer to better images of the sun. But the mass is like 99% of everything in our solar system. So if it was hollow, everything would be flying everywhere. It wouldn't be in a position. So I think that's totally just nonsense and a disservice to the real study of UFOs. But let me know what you think. But you see the inertia, if all of a sudden that thing was losing it, our orbit would fall back from the sun, and eventually we'd take off. We'd literally be in interstellar space. We'd be gone. But you can go back and check out, look over the science of the sun, the mass of the sun. But here's an image of the beginning of our solar system. It had disks around it that eventually formed planets, and the balance of its mass created our orbit. So if it was hollow, it had to have been hollow from the creation of our solar system, and I highly doubt that. So I think some people need to go back and check their science, and it's delicate. Look here, the relationship between the sun, the moon, and our Earth. If any one of these things were hollow, at any point, they'd be gone. That's just basic science. It makes people look crazy when you start saying stuff like that, because they automatically think, because you believe in UFOs, you believe in this hollow sun stuff, hollow Earth stuff, and it's foolish, and it's destroying ufology, and it needs to stop, really. But here at Aliens Ghost Life, we're not into that. We want to go forward. You got to use real science. We're getting everywhere. We're hitting asteroids, getting samples. We're going back to the moon. First woman on the moon here not too long. SpaceX powering that exploration there, and it's going to be exciting. But here's another nutty one: the flat Earth. I've never understood how somebody could have an idea like this one so many thousands of years ago and still resist the obvious truth in physics that anything in space is basically manipulated into more of a spherical shape, just like underwater. But UFOs have been around since we've been able to draw. some of these older images here, beings coming from the sky, we're just rooted in it. The baptism of Christ, this portrait, from 1710, this rendition, this painting here. It goes back to how about this coin here? Ancient Egyptian coin with, what's this look on there? That don't look like Washington. Looks like some kind of not even looks human. I don't know. You guys haven't checked this coin out, dig up some on this, but it's just an ancient Egyptian that's portraying some kind of unearthly being. But we're getting closer. Once it was, no, there's no water on Mars, to now we know there's monstrous ice caps and, oxygen in a sense. We're figuring that out. So we just need to keep pushing on the science, and we'll get the answers, but we need to do it publicly, privately, not by government. How about this thing? This little thing looks like a weird pet shop of horror. Look at that plant thing. What is that? This curiosity image from Mars. don't know if you guys seen that, but tell me what you think about that one. There was obviously life on Mars. To me, that's not crackpot, but we don't need that stuff, you know, because we got real images of, like this here, these USOs, you know. I mean, sometimes we have a hard enough time with that, you know, this UFO craft in a lightning storm, you know, just people trying to believe this stuff. It doesn't even matter what people believe, but you don't want to add to the frustration with, you know, people thinking everybody believes in UFOs and aliens, you know, wants to sport that fashionable aluminum hat and spout just nonsensical science. It's destroying the movement and needs to stop. Like this one right here, the hidden gem on the hidden gem video. Look at that nice little triangular craft near our sun. There's a lot of real good images, you know. So I mean, we do this part, and people do a disservice by just spouting out just nonsensical science, like they don't know a dang thing about science. I mean, get a grip, man. I mean, that's why we're being able to travel further in space and have better telescopes because of science, and we're going to find these things. I mean, it can either be a part of it, or you could be the cuckoos that they won't even let you in the room because they think you're absolutely lost your mind. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to wear that hat. I don't, you know, I like bandanas. I don't know, aluminum hat. I don't know, it'd probably get hot out there in the Florida sun. Or this UFO right here, image from Mars. I mean, they're straight up from NASA, you know, so. They're letting some stuff slip out. This is actually from Mount Sharp here, this UFO. Or these crafts that have been caught in the lightning. Another one, not a nice little wing-shaped or TR-3B type of craft. It's hard enough to explain this stuff away, you know. People think you're crazy just for seeing real, you know, pictures, but... So let's just stop with the crackpot science theories and get on with the reality. It's going to make us go a lot further, you know. Just like I was saying in Alien Adventures, if you haven't seen that, check that out. That's what's going to push us forward. Not just acting like crazy with crazy theories, but these lightning UFOs seem to be everywhere. If you want to help us out here at Aliens Ghost Live, check out our merch. Men's, women's, children, and baby observers. I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing, liking. Just remember to share it. We need to stop these crackpot theories. They're destroying ufology. And aliens deserve more respect. From the beautiful space coast of Florida, I'm Mike S. I'd like to thank all you observers for subscribing and liking, and I'm out.